The president delivered a very well-received speech last night. It was upbeat. It was positive. Fox News contributor Karl Rove joins us now. Karl, if you would, I'd like you to refer to the Democrats and how they responded to the speech last night. A lot of them sat on their hands. Some of them didn't show up. Some of them walked out right afterwards, etc., etc., etc. My position is that after that speech from the president, is a losing strategy. What say you?
Yeah, I agree. I wish my take was a little bit more clear about where you were coming from on this, but...
well, it's an editorial, Karl. I mean, we don't hide our light under a bushel.
Exactly. No, I agree. The Democrats, I thought, they were in an awkward place last night. They don't like him. They didn't want to be seen as, they're being pressed by their hard left to oppose him on each and everything. I mean, when he denounced hate and evil in all of its forms, a lot of Democrats didn't applaud, and very few of them stood. I mean, that's just how poisoned the atmosphere is. When he talked about repealing and replacing Obamacare, you had backbenchers, literally the backbenchers, going thumbs down on camera. And you could tell it affected his delivery a little bit. He started reading almost exclusively from the panel to his left, which allowed him to look at the right side of the chamber, which were the Republicans. But the Democrats, you're right, they stood up and applauded on a paid family leave. They stood up and applauded on NATO. They joined in when they should have in honoring the widow of Senior Chief Ryan Owens. But other than that, they just sat there in stony silence. They do cutaways to Nancy Pelosi, who would be talking to Steny Hoyer sitting next to her, and you could just read on her lips, she was like, that was a stupid thing for him to say. I can't believe he's saying that. And, I mean, they did look churlish and small.
You're terrible, Karl. Real fast, though, the other side of the coin is that the ball is now in the Republican court. They've got to come together on Obamacare, got to come together on tax reform. They just got to do it.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to spend my column tomorrow in the Wall Street Journal on exactly that topic, because there are 4 big baskets of activity he talked about: tax reform, health care reform, a slew of budget issues in immigration, and I'm going to talk about the real challenges inside each of those issues. The agenda may be too big and too robust to get it all done this year, and he's got to be careful about overloading the boat. If we get the tax cut and we get the repeal and replacement of Obamacare, that would be a spectacular year. But there are big battles in each one of them, and I'm going to illume those tomorrow in my column in the Wall Street Journal.
I want that column to include that Stuart Varney has been pounding the table for months on a tax cut. I want it, and I want it now. Is that okay, Karl?
Well, you know what? I've got to check the chart and see what it takes to put personal references to other pundits in my column. There's a chart I have to check on that, and I'll let you know what the bill is and send it to you.
Done. Karl, thank you very much for joining us, as always, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.